What's up guys, EirronJ and welcome back to another episode of our Glory Man United series on Football Manager 22. So we've just beat West Ham 3-0 in the Premier League and we now have two fixtures which none of them are in the Premier League, to be honest. We've got a Carabao Cup fixture and a Champions League fixture, and we of course play West Ham again. So hopefully we can do the back-to-back on the old West Ham. Do we put a weaker side out for the West Ham game? Or do we put a weaker side out for the Vienna game? That is the question. Let's put... I think West Ham are a better team, to be honest. But we're going to put the weaker side out against them, because why not? Let's get Tellez in the squad. Who else we got? Maguire. Who else can come in? Upamecano can play. Lindelof. Do we want to play Lindelof? How's he feeling? Is he concerned with his playtime? Yep. What about Bailly? Is Bailly concerned as well? He is. Oh god. We'll play those two. What about Upamecano actually? Is he concerned? No, he's happy. We will put Van der Beek in. We'll also put McTominay in. I think McTominay might be concerned as well. Yep. Rashford can come off for Martial. Sancho can come off for Pereira. Greenwood for Cavani. And then we'll keep Ronaldo up top as well. So, weird way to do things, but the team we're going to be going with is Ronaldo, Cavani, Martial, Pereira, Van der Beek, McTominay, Tellez, Upamecano, Lindelof, Wrench, and David De Gea as well. There's a lot of players there that are not super fit. Actually, I need to make sure that I've got some decent players on the bench, because we don't really want to be okay, what have I done? Did that team selection save? It should have, yeah. I don't know what I've just done, but we should be good. I'm going to jump straight into things. It's been a while since I've done the Man United one, so we will jump straight in. I did a bit of a mass recording of the Hull City episodes, and now it's time to do a little mass recording of the Man United ones. So we are back, getting our bearings. We absolutely hammered the Hammers last time out, so hopefully we can... We've got a much weaker team out, of course, but hopefully it's not going to be too detrimental, and we can still, you know, a 1 or 2-0 win I'll be happy with. Not with passes like that, Cavani. You need to be doing a lot better than that. We will demand more from the boys as we approach the 20th minute. Just gives some of these younger players, some of the players for the future, a little bit of a, you know, an opportunity to kind of prove why they should be in the team. As we just see Anthony Martial miss an absolute sitter, and all of a sudden this game is looking like a West Ham game to lose, to be honest, because we're not looking at all great. If we're being honest, we're not looking very good. We haven't managed to get a shot on target yet. There's been a lot of bad balls. Ronaldo will not be happy with that. And Cavani puts the ball in the back of the net. I thought he was going to pass it back across the goal, but he doesn't. He decides to shoot, and that is why the Matador is still in the team. That's why we've kept him. We didn't let him leave on a free at the end of the season. We offered him a new contract, and he's proven why with a beautiful finish there in the 34th minute. Gets us in the lead against West Ham, and hopefully that's the turning point now. We go on to just absolutely dominate this game. Stats are not looking in our favour at the minute. We're not looking the best team out of the two, but we are winning, which is the main point. All I'm conscious of is usually the team that doesn't look the best, i.e. us, concedes. And if we concede one, I can imagine we might concede another. So we might have to... There it is. As I'm speaking it becomes a thing. So let's get McTominay off. We'll bring on Bruno Fernandes. We will get rid of Martial in favour of Rashford. And we will also get rid of Lindelof, who's looking pretty tired. We'll bring on Varane just for that defensive support. Now we really need to not be giving the ball away like that, because That's how we lose games. We haven't looked the best team, to be honest. There's a lot of misplaced passes. I will demand more from the boys. Okay, of course, Fernandez is upset. He's only just come on the pitch. Really, I don't really want to be leaving it to penalties. I would like for us to win the game within the 90 minutes, if possible. As Cavani gets through again, puts the ball in the back of the net. He is the saviour of the cups. I'm pretty convinced. I think even last season, there was a lot of games where Cavani kind of saved it for us in like just from solo performances. He's got a brace now. Okay, Rashford did create that goal with his perfect passing, but yeah, Cavani's the one who is scoring the goals. Especially when we've got Ronaldo stood right there. He should really be contributing a little bit more, but he's struggling. He really does seem to be struggling. And Pereira again, not able to get to the end of that. It is looking like West Ham have been the better team as well. We've had more possession, but I think that's what they wanted to do. They wanted us to have more possession as Bowen puts the ball into the back of the net. I don't think that was offside. It looked good to me. And it is. So it is going to be 2-2. We have not played well at all, to be honest. I mean, this is night and day from the last performance. It just goes to show, really, that I think I mentioned it previously, but the first team and the second team are just so far apart. It's absolutely incredible. I thought we would have been able to do a little bit better than this. This has been a pretty bad performance, really. Are we going to get a penalty as well? Are we going to seal our fate with a penalty? Or is the ref going to not give it? Let's have a look. We do get a penalty. This is Ronaldo's chance. Oh no, Cavani's going to take it. Cavani gets a hat-trick. That was quick. No stutter or anything. He just went straight for it. Puts the ball in the back of the net. Cavani gets a hat-trick to make it 3-2 in the 71st minute. Can we go ahead now? Do you know what I'm going to praise the boys. I'm going to risk us conceding by praising the boys. That could have been a beautiful solo goal there from Pereira. Can we do anything from the corner? We can't. It's headed over the bar from Varane, I believe it was. We will play out from defence. And we look to hold on in the last 5-10 minutes. And we do manage to get that important fourth goal. Pereira, I was just saying how bad he's been playing so far. He goes and does that, and Cavani once again is involved in the goal as well. He has been absolutely phenomenal for us. How old is Cavani actually on this? 35 years old, and he's still putting in shifts like this against West Ham. We put the ball in the back of the net. That should, without jinxing it, that should be game over now. There should be no way the boys can get back from that. And we should be soaring through to the next round of the Cup. We are as well indeed. Moving on. That was a beautiful end to the game. We didn't play our best. It was not a great performance by any means, but one man saved us that game, and he's a Uruguayan legend. That's all I can say. And he's a Manchester United legend for us as well now. There he is, Mr. Edinson Cavani. But yeah, beautiful result. We are moving through to the next round. We will jump straight into the next match against, I think it was Rapid Vienna we play. And then probably before that, we'll be looking at who we get in the next round of the Cup. Okay then, fourth round of the draw is here then. And we are going to be playing Brighton. Nice and easy one. That didn't take too long. Could have been a lot better for us. We could have got Shrewsbury or Burnley maybe. But it's mainly just Premier League teams left really. So Brighton's not a bad one. We could have been drawn against someone like Man City. So it could have been worse, but it could have been a lot better as well. Right then, here we are with the final game of the episode then. We could really play a weaker side, I believe. But we're going to go all out. We're going to play a really strong team. And hopefully get a lovely 3 points on the board. And hopefully absolutely destroy Rapid Vienna so we get that goal difference up. Because we've got Real Madrid in our group. And that is not going to be an easy task in the slightest. So we are going with the usual suspects in the team. We've got Sancho. Why did I say Sancho first? We've got Ronaldo, Greenwood, Rashford, Sancho, Pogba, Fernandez, Shaw, Maguire, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, and Dean Henderson in the goal as well. In terms of the substitutes, we've got I don't know why I'm telling you the subs, I never usually do, but we've got De Gea, Upamecano, Van der Beek, Zaniolo, Lindelof, McTominay, and Martial as well. Cavani is a little bit injured. He could play if we needed him to, but I'm going to rest him because he is one of those really clutch players that, you know, comes in for us and can do absolute bits. So I will play him for this fixture and I will rest him for this fixture, and we will, you know, assess the situation. I think we've got Aston Villa next in the Premier League, so hopefully he's back in time for that, and we will jump straight into it. We should be winning this one. Every time I say that, we end up losing. So hopefully, I'd say it's probably the weakest team in the group, so we should really be able to get something from this. We shouldn't be drawing, or I mean, losing is not an option. I'll be very upset if we lose this fixture. The kit looks very red. Why does it look so red? I don't, maybe I've not played the Man United one for a while. But it looks very red. Right, let's demand more from the boys, because we are 25 minutes in now and we've not scored a goal. We are looking the better team, but there we go. Mason Greenwood puts the ball in the back of the net. Bruno Fernandes with a beautiful cross, and the young gun is getting the ball exactly where it needs to be, putting it straight in the back of the net, leaping like a salmon, and the defence was never going to touch that one. Never in a million years were they going to get to that. That is what we need. We will praise the boys. We do need to be scoring a few more goals in this though, because I imagine Real Madrid are probably hammering Dinamo at the minute, so we need to keep up appearances. We want to be winning the group. I mean, going through in second's not the worst thing in the world, but I would prefer us to, of course, top the group. Just puts a bit of fear into the next opposition. And of course, we get an easier opponent for the next round as well, which is what we want. We don't want to be another Liverpool where we get Liverpool and we unfortunately lose. But I mean, we're winning 1-0. That is the main thing. We could make it 2, as the defence does well to keep the ball out there. Pogba to Sancho. Sancho can't get it in the back of the net. And luckily, Dinamo are able to get the ball out of their area. It's not looking... Rashford's looking a little bit tired. We'll encourage the boys, because we should really be... No, I don't think any player can be upset that I'm telling the boys to play better against Dinamo, to be honest. But we have got a few tired players, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring off Jadon Sancho. He's looking tired. Zaniolo can come up. Who else can we bring on? Rashford's looking tired, so we'll bring on Martial. And Ronaldo should be okay for now, so we'll bring Donny van der Beek on. I know we've got 30 plus minutes left to play, but it would be nice for us to get some fresh legs in. Hopefully that can spare us on for a second, because the game's become a little bit stale as we are waiting for those substitutions to come in. We'll have to wait a little bit longer because there's an extended bit of play here. Greenwood could make it 2, and he rockets the ball over the bar and wide. Is it? I think you get. Do you still get 5 substitutes as in the European matches? I'll have to check that as someone else in the team gets tired, but for now we'll leave things as they are. I want us to kind of score another one so I can make like some defensive substitutions, just because it's a bit of a risk to do it when we're only 1-0 up. As I say that, Pogba makes it 2. So now we can make those substitutions. What I want to do is bring on Lindelof, because he... No, we can't. Okay, so it's only 3 substitutes. I'm sure I made 5 substitutes previously. Did I get that wrong? Maybe I didn't. This is the team that's going to play the rest of the game anyway, so ignore the previous statement. We will not make any defensive subs. This team will see out the game, and we'll give Lindelof a game against one of the weaker teams in the Premier League, or even the next fixture in the Carabao Cup, as Zaniolo comes on and makes an instant... 2 players actually who have come on, making an instant difference, as Van der Beek finds Zaniolo and makes it 3-0. So we've really stepped up in the later stages of this game. Fair play to Vienna, they really kept us out of it for a long time. But we should have always been winning this game, really. It's not a game we should have ever been losing. And Real Madrid, still top, as they do pull one back, actually, unfortunately for us. Hopefully that's the only one they pull back. We don't want them turning this into a draw, but as you can see, Real Madrid must be absolutely hammering their opponent because we are still in second place, so goal difference tells us that they're absolutely stomping their game. Ronaldo scores. Is he going to be offside? He looked a little bit off to me, but he's been given. Okay, he was on. Thought he might have just missed the offside trap, but maybe my old eyes are deceiving me. Oh, he's miles on. I didn't even see the player in the middle of the pitch there, but yeah, he was on by a mile, wasn't he? No doubt about that one. He's on by quite a stretch as well. Yeah, I didn't see this player. I only saw this player here, so yeah. I'll take it. Hopefully we can make it 5. Come on, chase the man down. As we approach the final 5 or so minutes. Oh, how have we let that one go in? That is terrible defending from the boys. I will praise you all though, because we've put in a good performance, haven't we? I mean, 3 points is 3 points. Got a +2 for the goal difference. It's not the greatest result, but we are away from home as well, so I'll take these into consideration. We've had a plethora of players scoring for us as well. 4 different goal scorers, and not a single person has been oh, no, sorry, Zaniolo has, never mind. I was going to say not a single person has been involved in both goals, which just shows the depth, but Zaniolo was involved in the first goal, or his first goal on the pitch, and then he set up Ronaldo as well. So that will do it for us. Let's see where we are in terms of goal difference. Oh, so we were very close, weren't we? Dinamo got hammered by Real Madrid. What was the score of that? 4-1. So fair play. These are the players we need to look out for. Vinicius Jr. and Valverde. And yeah, we could have been tied if we'd have just not let Vienna score that second. But it is what it is. We move. There's where we are in the Premier League. We're sitting in 3rd place at the minute. We are a game behind our opponents. We'll go, if we win that game in hand, we will go 3 points behind Man City, who have had an absolute blinder of a start to the season. And yeah, we just need to try and catch them up, not lose any games. Pogba was on form, so we will praise him. And yeah, next up we have Villa, and then we play Real Madrid. So it's going to be a fight for first place in the Champions League. We do play Villa, who are sitting in 15th at the minute, so they're struggling at the start of the season. Hopefully we can win that one. We're going to have to go with 2 really strong squads, so I kind of regret not playing a weaker team against Vienna, because this Villa, we need to focus on both of these. We'll play a weaker team for Middlesbrough and maybe a weaker team for Dinamo, but yeah, it's tough couple of games coming up in the future, so we'll see how we get on. That's going to do it for this episode, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, please like, subscribe. I will speak to you on the next one. Follow all the socials, and peace.